what's up, welcome back. Another Genshin Impact video, and as you could probably tell from the video, we're gonna check out Kuki Shinobu today. So Kuki Shinobu, obviously one of the newest 4 stars to come with the Ito rerun banner, which makes sense. She is in the Arataki gang, right? So that was very, very cool. We did pull C3 so far, right? Which is not ideal. Obviously, ideal would be C6, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't have that many gems to, you know, spend, right? So C3 is not bad. Doesn't really give you too much either, right? The C1 I do feel is very, very nice, right? Increases the range, AoE range, which is cool, right? C2 increases duration. I do think these are probably a bit more of the important ones. C3 is actually okay as well. I do like C3 a bit more than C5. It does increase the E instead of the Q, because I do feel like her E is much, much more interesting and useful than her Q generally, right? But we are missing out on, obviously, C4, where the normal charge attack, plunge attacks of whoever's affected by the grass ring, right? When they when they hit opponents, it'll throw in another, it's called a Thundergrass mark, right? I would assume it'd be something like the ride-in thing with her E, which, you know, hits for extra AoE. Well, it is AoE, I guess, right? Electro damage, which is definitely very, very nice. It's once 5 seconds, but, you know, still, right? Which is definitely nice, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. But anyways, yeah, C5 has just increased the ult, right? And then C6 over here is obviously her last one. So when she takes lethal damage, which in this case, you know, means when she dies, right? So it won't take her down, and she'll hit like 1 HP, right? And under 25% HP, she'll gain 150 elemental mastery, 15 seconds as well, right? This is only once every 60 seconds, so that's actually cool. I'm not sure how relevant it would be though, but it's nice, right? So anyways, in terms of what I am running on her, right, because of her talents, because of her like E, right, this ring thing that she does is very, very, very nice. I do think this is the best part of her kit. So she does like this ring that like heals the active character, and it like pulses out. So it's always, it's kind of like Xing Yan's third level of her shield, except it's not a shield, right? Where it like pulses out from time to time, which does, you know, hit the opponents with electro damage, which is very, very interesting, right? It does do some HP, or not some HP, heals, right? It does do some damage on the ring thing, but, you know, don't expect it to do that much, right? And then the Q is just damage, right? It doesn't last that long, honestly. So last 2 seconds, and if you're below 50%, it lasts for 3.5 seconds. It just does some HP or HP based damage, electro damage. Again, it doesn't last too long, so I wouldn't really rely it on using that to trigger any, you know, electro based reactions or whatever, right? I'd, well, rely more on this, but you know, since that's the case, right? Because again, it's just like one of these, right? It does deal some damage to yourself first, though. It's like, what, 20% if I remember correctly? And this thing just pulses out. So it would be very, very, very nice in this case, right? For a tenacity set, right? Where, you know, your elemental skill hits the opponent, increases attack of your team by 20 seconds, shield strength 30 seconds, right? It's only 3 seconds, but you just, that thing just keeps on pulsing, so you'll almost always be getting it. And yeah, you should also get it back, right? Over here. Before the thing ends, your CD back. Oh, I didn't mean to heal Kuki. Yeah, you generally do want Kuki to be in relatively lower HP, right? Just so she does a bit more with her stuff, right? So that's another thing. In terms of her weapon, I do have a Felonia sword. It's not maxed out, I know, right? But I do have her level 80 right now. So anyways, let's try out. So as you could probably tell from well, our team over here and probably the thumbnail, very, very nice teammate for Eula. She kind of feels like a replacement for like a ride-in Shogun. Like you could like, it's kind of like a replacement for like a Diona / ride-in Shogun, where you have the healing of Diona that you could, you know, get from Diona, and then also the Electro application from ride-in. And then you smash them into one, and then you got Kuki Shinobu. Does that mean Kuki Shinobu is better than Raiden? or down? No, I think those two are still much better units, right? But you know, it does have that roll compression ability, right? Obviously down also shield, down also. Very nice for generating cryo particles for Eula as well. But you know, just in case you don't have Raiden, right? No, I mean not everyone has Raiden, right? Although a decent amount of people do. Let's be real. She has some of the highest banner sales. So yeah. Regardless, it should be a really nice teammate for Eula over here. Let's try out, because of the fact that obviously you continuously apply that electro, so you could always have the opponent's physical resistance shredded, which is in that case very nice. So anyways, on top of that, we also have Zhongli and Shenhe on this team, right? Shenhe to also shred, right, the opponent's physical resistance with her Q over there, right? So let's get that. Let's get this. Can I have my ult up? There we go, got our ult up finally. Took a while. Again, it is slightly dangerous, right? Oh, look at these hits, man. It is slightly dangerous for Kuki Shinobu, since again she does have to be at relatively low HP, right? Relatively low HP, so that so that she could again get all that extra stuff in, right? Whether it's the duration or actually a little bit of a EM, I think it's EM scaling damage, right? Something like that. But yeah, in that case, we want a Zhongli shield or whatever shield just to protect her. The reason why I'm not using Diona is then it'll be kind of redundant. Then why would we be running Kuki here? Again, Kuki's probably one of the best or Kuki's one of Kuki's best role, in my opinion, is again just fitting with Eula over there, right? But on the other hand, Kuki's probably not Eula's best partner, so it's in a weird spot, right? All right. Let's just try this team out in the Spiral Abyss, right? See, you know how it does over here per se. Okay, let's get that in first. Do we really need that meteor to come down? Not really, but I like it. It looks cool, so. Alright, again, just to start this off, right, we do have the slight issue of Kuki Shinobu's HP is very high, although again, I don't think it's like that big of a deal, right? Don't get me wrong, I do think it's probably better. Well, not probably, it is better when Kuki does have lower HP, but you know, if you do have like full HP, it's not like the end of the world, right? Whatever, so yeah, that would be a bit of an issue. Also, that kind of sucked. Would be a bit of an issue earlier on, right? So yeah, anyways, let's get this stuff in. Can I get her? Yeah, this team does have a bit of a energy issue, right? I do feel. Also, that was not the right move to go with, sadly. All right, as long as the resistance down is still up when our thing explodes. No, they're gonna die before the thing explodes. Damn. Oh well. That's slightly sad. All right. Now let's get to the Magu Kenki, which is very annoying because we don't want the you know, sword exploding during Magu Kenki's phase transitions. Which, you know, full disclosure, I am not that good of a Eula player, so I will screw that up. Do not get it twisted. I will screw that part up. So, anyways, here we go. Right. Yeah, like, getting it in there would not be good because of the fact that the light sword would explode during a phase where we don't want it to. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, what was the alternative though? I guess just like wait it out a bit, just like normal attack, a few seconds here and there instead, I guess. Anyways, yeah, again, the Kuki Shinobu generally damage healing capabilities aren't the best. Again, I'm not saying you can't do damage with her if you want to run her, because she actually, if I remember correctly, she actually has some pretty like decent multipliers on like her normal attack for some reason. So like, if you really want to, you can. I'm not saying you can't, but yeah, generally, it's not the best. Oh wow, I didn't even look at the time. I thought we had time, so I was chilling here trying to get my get my ult up for the next round. Let's not do that then. All right. Perpetual mechanical ray. Also, if you're wondering, yo, why don't you use Rosaria? Well, my Rosaria is C1, sadly. So, It is what it is. So my Rosaria's not the best, unfortunately. Anyways, let's get this going. Hopefully, you know, things not in midair when our thing explodes. That would be very, very nice and appreciated, in my opinion, I think. This would be a good opportunity. There we go. All right. That's not too bad. Oh, well, damage could be more. My Eula is not very well built, to be fair. All right. I'm running double two-piece Pale Flame, two-piece. What was the other? A Bloodstain, right? The other physical thing. So it's actually not that great. Also, the, you know, obviously artifacts. I mean, but again, artifacts could always be better, right? Already there. Oh well. 判决. Rip. I was hoping we'd take that thing out though before we had to. Anyways, very, very funny that we get the really nice big E numbers from Shenhe's buff. Shenhe's E buff. Alright. Let's see. Get that back up. No! They were not. Rip. Oh well. We should be able to finish this here, right? I should have waited for Kuki's E to come back there, actually, before doing this. Yeah, that was not very good. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good. Then we didn't have the extra shred. Can we even finish this in 7 minutes? I might be screwed here. I might be screwed here. My very, very mid Eula. Build. Help. I think we're good. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. No. Let's go. The Kuki Shinobu Q finish there. Barely. But we got it done. We got it done. I actually screwed it up. For the first half, I ran a full Hydro team, which is not very good, especially the second stage where they had like a bunch of like cryo things. I completely forgot about the cryo stage. But anyways, Kukui Shinobu again. It's a nice unit. I've been having a lot of fun with her because like just the tenacity E-pulsing thing. It's just so fun, right? Especially again when you could actually find some use for the Electra application, whether it's for like a physical Eula or maybe you could try her in some taser teams too, maybe, right? But otherwise, I do think probably one of her best uses at the moment is for Eula. I do also feel like we probably need some other characters that could utilize Kuki's abilities a bit more, right? You know, especially. We'll see what reactions Dendro and Electro could cook up. That could definitely help Kuki's usability a lot, right? Especially, again, if she could work well with some Dendro characters. But anyways, that's been this one, I guess. Hope you enjoyed them, guys. Think in the comments down below. Like, share this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Genshin Impact content, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Then we're gonna also check out my new Ito with the C6 Grow. So have fun, folks. I'll see you guys.